Welcome to the video. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. And tonight, we're stepping into a world of pure fear with a very long, scary horror story called The Village of Shadows. If you love chills that keep you awake, this tale is for you. It's about a young man who finds a dark secret in a forgotten place. So, dim the lights, grab a blanket, and let's begin this terrifying journey together. Transition. Foggy effect to village scene. The Village of Shadows visual. Lonely village at dusk, wind blowing through trees. My name is and this is my story. I grew up in a busy city, but one day, I got a letter from my grandmother. She lived in a small village called Kalapur, far from everyone. The letter said, "Arjun, come quick. Something is wrong." Her handwriting shook, and I felt a cold shiver. I packed my bag and took a long bus ride through winding roads. When I arrived, Kalapur was silent. The houses looked old, with cracked walls and dark windows. The air smelled like damp earth, and no one was outside. It was 10:43 p.m. when I reached her house, a small hut with a creaking door. Sound. Door creak. Inside, Grandma sat by a dim lamp, her face pale. "Arjun, you shouldn't have come," she whispered. Before I could ask, she pointed to a locked room. "Stay away from there," she said, her voice trembling. "That night, I heard strange, noisy, soft footsteps and a low hum like a song." I peeked out, but the village was empty under a moonless sky. The next morning, Grandma was gone. Her bed was cold, and the locked door was open. A cracked visual. Open door, dark hallway. I stepped inside, my heart pounding. The room was full of old pictures my family, but their eyes were scratched out. A dusty mirror hung on the wall, and when I looked, my face had black holes for eyes. I stumbled back, gasping. On a table, I found a journal. It said Kalapur was cursed 100 years ago, when a man named Vikram killed his family in anger. His spirit stayed, taking one person every full moon to join him. The journal warned, "The song calls you." That night I heard it, a sad tune floating through the window. Sound. Eerie lullaby. I ran outside, flashlight shaking. The village streets twisted, and shadows moved like people. A tall figure appeared, Vikram, with glowing red eyes and a torn face. "Join us!" he hissed, his voice echoing. I tripped, and the ground felt cold. The song grew louder, pulling me toward sleep. I fought, crawling back to the hut, but the door wouldn't open. Vikram's hands reached for me, icy and strong. Suddenly, the journal fell from my pocket, and I remembered a line. "Burn the mirror to break the curse." With shaking hands, I grabbed a match and set the mirror on fire. Visual. Flames rising. The glass cracked, and Vikram screamed, vanishing in a puff of smoke. The song stopped, and the village grew quiet, but when I looked around, Grandma was still gone. The hut was empty, and the streets were filled with faint whispers. I tried to leave, but the roads looped back to Kalopper. Days passed, and I saw more shadows, my family, their eyes black, watching me. The journal reappeared, blank except for one word. Next. Now, I hear the song every night, and my reflection shows those dark eyes. I'm trapped, and the curse waits for its next victim, maybe you. Sound. Whispering fades. Thank you, and subscribe. Visual. Channel logo with flickering light. Soft music. That's the end of the village of Shadow's friends. I hope this long, fearful tale kept you on edge. A big thank you for watching it. Means so much. If you loved it, please subscribe, hit the bell, and share with your friends. Tell me in the comments, would you burn the mirror or run? See you next time. Stay safe and keep the lights on.